Naghahanap ka ba ng big bike na pwede sa expressway, pwede ring pang city ride, everyday use, at pwede mo rin dalhin off-road? Baka ito na yung hinahanap mo, guys. Pakilala ko lang sa inyo, the FKM Express 500 SC. So guys, the FKM Express 500 SC, nasubukan na natin siya off-road. So nagamit na natin siya in one of the most difficult adventure bike trails in the country, which is Mount Ugo. Ginawa natin yon noong October of this year. If you haven't watched that video, click nyo lang yung link sa description para mapanood nyo yung video kung saan ginamit namin itong si Express 500 SC. Siya nga pala, yung SC stands for Scrambler. So this bike is a dual sport bike. As you can see with the tires, it's equipped with Pirelli MT60s in front and at the back. So this has a measurement of 120/70/17 for the front, and then it has 160/60/17 for the rear. So, itong gulong na to is also the same model na ginagamit for a scrambler, okay? Italian scrambler bikes. Medyo mas makapal lang ng konti, 180 yung sa likod, but this one has a 160 for the rear and a 120 for the front. Both are 17 inches, which makes the 500 SC very much road capable. Tingnan natin guys yung front fender niya. So it's a bit high, and yung purpose kaya ganito to is this can tackle mud and off-road terrain. Okay, so kung merong dadaanan na medyo may putek, hindi masastock yung putek sa front fender niya. Okay, so medyo mataas. I just wish na may cover tong front shocks. But anyway, madali namang bumili online ng cover nitong front shocks para hindi madaling madumihan ito. Okay? Kasi pagka nadudumihan to, tapos naglalaro yung suspension, pwedeng masira yung oil seals natin. Okay, so weight-wise, the Express 500 SC weighs at around 190 kilos. Check natin. It's actually surprisingly pretty light. This has a 13.5 liter tank, and napakaganda ng styling nitong si Express 500 SC. Okay, I really like the classic style. Hindi siya ganun ka-aggressive. It has a retro feel, and at the same time, pwede ko siya gamitin for most types of terrain dito sa Pilipinas. Para bang sinasabi nitong motor na to, sige, dali mo na ako kahit saan. Okay? Parang it's ready to go to fuel your adventures, at pwede mo rin siyang gamitin for daily rides. The FKM Express 500 SC has fully adjustable front suspension. It has a ProLink rear suspension, which is great for off-road, and adjustable din yung kanyang compression and rebound, at yung kanyang preload ay adjustable din sa taas, but you do need to remove the rear shock to adjust the preload. Okay, now let's take a look at the panel. So this is a full LED color panel. Meron siyang isang button sa gilid that can change the trip and the odo. So this has run 2,654 kilometers. Okay, meron siyang ABS. This is the fuel gauge, temperature. Meron siyang time, meron siyang clock, which is marami naghahanap niyan. Meron siyang gear indicator. And medyo maliwanag tong araw ngayon, pero kita nyo okay yung display niya. Ang gusto ko dito is compact siya. Okay, it doesn't really take a lot of space up in front. Yung kapatid nga pala nito is the ARY 500. Yun naman para ka merong iPad mini sa harap. Ito naman is a little bit more minimalist. Okay, the controls are really very good. The buttons are giving you a premium feel. Meron siyang headlight switch. Yun yung headlight. Maliwanag yan guys ha. Daytime ngayon. And ito yung starter button niya. Meron siyang USB charger dito. Okay, so make sure na nakasarado siya. Lagyan mo lang ng cellphone holder and you're ready to charge your devices. Adjustable ang kanyang clutch lever and malambot. Okay, it has a really soft feel which I like. And the front brakes are also adjustable. And maganda yung kanyang feel. The hand grips have a good quality as well. The side mirrors are also good. Okay, the tank, it has the X, which is short for scrambler. Okay, meaning you can take this off-road. Yung kanyang radiator cover, meron din sign na X, as well as the foot pegs. So kita natin yung mga small intricacies. Okay, na nakikita natin dito sa Express 500, and it really just makes a lot of value for the motorcycle. Engine-wise, we're powered with a 486cc parallel twin 4 valves double overhead cam engine. Okay, that produces around 50 horsepower and around 43 Newton meters of torque. These are standard specifications for an engine this big. And tinan nyo guys, yung makina niyan, it's ang laki. Okay, ang laki. As in, ang laki niya. And so, pagka tingnan mo yung bike, yung engine niya really stands out. And yung linya nitong bike to the seat, it has a flat seat, which is good for off-roading. You can place your weight sa likod, then you can place it in front. And it has that classic style and that minimalist brake lights, sorry. Yan, it has an aluminum brushed exhaust. Yung kanyang tires are tubeless. Okay, so tubeless, wala yan tube sa loob. Spoke, okay, spoke rims, giving it that off-road feel. Single caliper in front with J1 brakes. Okay, it's compatible with pretty much what's available in the market as well sa mga nagtatanong about the brake pad compatibilities neto. So mamaya susubukan natin yung performance nitong engine niya, but today tingnan muna lang natin yung kanyang itsura. Meron din siyang track number. You can place a sticker here or a number or kung ano mang gusto mong ilagay dyan, or just keep it plain black. Okay, so okay din yan. Lagyan mo siya ng side bags. Meron siyang resting dito sa area na to. So I really like that. Meron siyang hazard button. And you can see the hazard lights. Guys, tinan nyo. Napakaliit niyan. And this is stock. Okay, the mini windshield and the front headlight grill is also stock. And you have this nice headlight with the northeast, south, and west design. And the X in the middle, para siyang Vin Diesel, Fast and the Furious type. And ito yung kanyang daytime running light. It's really very nice and very visible when you're riding that. It has a radiator grill cover. May X din siya. Okay, so hindi mo na kailangan alalahanin pagka may mga bato na tumama dyan, na cover na yon. Okay, so ngayon naman pakinggan natin yung kanyang exhaust sound. Turning on the fuel pump, making sure it's in neutral, and start. Cold start sound. Yun, so you can hear it has a bassy sound na medyo malutong. Rinig mo siya, hindi siya sobrang tahimik. And yun, naririnig mo rin yung pito nung intake. Okay, so parang pumipito yung intake niya tuwing igagas mo siya. You open that throttle, pumipito siya, then you can hear the crispiness of the exhaust note. So it's actually very pleasing. It does sound like a proper parallel twin. It's not the 180, but yeah, it has its own character. And this one is a very smooth and refined engine. Alright. So ngayon guys, let's take out the FKM Express 500 SC for a spin. Okay, so now let's take out the 500 SC for a spin. Ang una ko na notice sa kanya guys is ang lambot ng clutch. Okay, the clutch feel is very light, which is great for beginners. So dito pa lang nakikita na natin na okay to for those who are starting out. Okay, yung throttle niya very friendly. Okay, konting pihit lang, there's that torque of yung what we expect from a parallel twin engine. Okay, yun yung initial torque. Okay, kumakagat, pumapalo ka agad. Madaling abutin yung brakes, the front brakes and the rear brakes. It feels very ergonomic. Parang it's just there. Hindi siya malayo, hindi siya super lapit. Tama lang siya. Yung seat height nga pala nitong Express 500 SC is at 798 millimeters approximately. Okay, so ina-approximate ko lang, it's below 800. So it offers very friendly seat height para sa mga riders na hindi katangkaran. Okay, so again, it's a good option as a first big bike. Yung transmission niya guys, very smooth. Yung sinasabi kong parang butter-like transmission. Pero itong kay KA500 SC, kailangan nasa tamang RPM ka. Okay, bago mo siya palitan ng gear. Okay, so hindi yan yung kung minsan pagka masyadong mababa yung RPM, ayaw pumasok ng gear. So dapat medyo itataas mo lang konti yung RPM niya para maging smooth yung ating shifting. Pero yung actual gear shift lever niya, malambot siya. Kailangan lang nasa tamang RPM ka. Okay? Magaan siya guys, as in magaan. Hindi siya nakaka-intimidate. I can flat foot with both feet. Dali mo to off-road, it's very confidence inspiring. Dito sa city, madali siya isingit dahil tinan nyo naman yung kanyang steering radius. It's very generous. And alam na natin yung suspension nitong si Scrambler. Okay na okay ang suspension niyan. Actually, yung suspension nito yung nagdadala sa kanya off-road. Pinapakapit niya yung gulong sa terrain. And then it gives the rider more traction. So ito yung benefit nitong suspension nito. Yung kapatid pala nitong si Scrambler is the ARY 500. Yun naman, grabe guys, ang suspension nun. Yun yung dinala ko, ARY. Si Milo, yung nagdala nitong Scrambler. And yung ARY, yung strength naman nun is really the suspension. Because it has a longer travel suspension for the front. And I guess it has the same rear suspension. Pero ang lambot. Okay? And ito ganito rin. Ang ganda rin ang suspension ni SC. Yung mga small bumps, walang problema sa kanya. Stop recording. Wow. Wow. Wow, very smooth power delivery, guys. Smooth. May suntok siya. Pero ang smooth nung pagbigay niya ng power na yon. I feel very planted. Kayang-kaya niya yung mga lubak. Ang gaan ng clutch. Ang dali ng throttle. It's very confidence-inspiring. The handling is excellent. Wow, good job FKM. Brilliant, brilliant handling. Siya nga pala guys, konting trivia. Si FKM actually partnered with a European brand to be able to bring itong model na to dito sa Philippines. So, imagine nyo, nakipag-partner si FKM sa isang European motorcycle brand para madala itong unit na to dito sa Pilipinas. So, it really says a lot about FKM, about yung kayang gawin ni FKM and how much FKM wants to offer sa ating mga Filipino riders.